Today, Congresswoman Gabby Giffords is taking care of some unfinished business. The Arizona lawmaker is gathering with fellow shooting survivors to complete her Congress at the Corner event in Tucson. But it was this online video that shocked political supporters yesterday. Take a look.
I will step down this week. I'm getting better. Every day, my spirit is high. I will return.
Congressman Raúl Grijalva is Arizona's 7th District Congressman. He joins me now. Sir, it's good to have you on with us today, and I think that no matter what goes on politically in this country, that Gabrielle Giffords had the hearts, the prayers of an entire nation behind her to see her come back to all of us. So when we watch that video, you can't help but be moved by what Gabby's doing in Tucson today, basically finishing up that Congress on your corner. So what's your reaction to that, and how do you feel about her decision to leave?
What she's doing today in Tucson is unbelievable, courageous, and to many of us that know her and to her constituents and the people of Arizona, and I think this nation, inspirational. And that's the courage she's shown through this whole tragedy. And to see her today closing that chapter is very moving.
I think for a lot of people there was a big highlight in August, this capacity of the Congresswoman to unite people when she appeared on Capitol Hill to vote in favor of raising the nation's debt limit. It really got an emotional reaction on both sides, obviously, from the aisle. But what does her absence as a lawmaker mean going forward, and what does it mean for that empty seat in Arizona?
Well, you know, the decision that Gabby made is to fully recover, and it is a good decision for her family and the people that love her. It is the right decision. And her presence in Congress has been continual. She has affected many things and will continue to affect opinion, and will continue to serve as a beacon about how politics should be and how they shouldn't be. And for that is a lasting legacy. I don't consider this the end of a career for Gabby. She's going to recover. I consider it a pause. And after this pause, when she re-enters public life, as I think and I believe she will, she won't miss a beat. And that's the kind of courage she's shown through this whole miraculous recovery. And every expectation is that she'll be back with us.
It really is miraculous to think where we have been in watching her recovery over this year. I think for a lot of people, obviously disappointed to see her to leave, but it is realistic to hear her want to concentrate more widely, more focused on a full recovery, isn't it, sir?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the mission has to be her full recovery. The progress that she's made is, as I said, miraculous. And now to finish this recovery, reach that point of full recovery, have all her strength and capacities back. When she re-enters this public life of ours, she'll be even stronger.
Do we know, obviously her husband, the astronaut Mark Kelly, has said that he really isn't interested in running for her seat. Do we know, are there any other names out there?
There's plenty of names that are being talked about in southern Arizona that would seek to replace Gabby for the remainder of her term, 1 year, and then stand for re-election in November. But you know, at some point, I think Gabby's supporters, the people around her, her team, even herself, are going to support someone, and once that person is identified, and it hasn't been done at this point, that person will automatically become the front runner in that race. I think it's a race that Democrats are going to retain that seat. I think the goodwill that Gabby has established is just going to carry that candidate as well.
Democratic Congressman Raúl Grijalva of Arizona's 7th District. Sir, thanks for joining me this morning. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Thomas.